A political system refers to the formal legal institutions that constitute a government or a state. So what does the political system contain? Either government or a state. The structure of political system determines how power is dashed. How power is dashed among different branches and levels of government. Concealed. Concealed means hidden. Conceal opposite is reveal. Concealed means hidden. How the power is hidden? The structure of a political system determines how power is hidden. How power is avoided? Ignored, distributed, yes. Oppress means suppress. 1, 2, 4, 5 negative meaning, third one positive meaning, distributed is the correct answer. How power is distributed? Among different branches and levels of government, as well as extent to which citizens can participate in governance. In democratic systems, power is typically shared between. Democratic system is there, so power is shared between which parties? Dash party and elected representatives. Power is shared between pirates, pirates. Thieves on the sea. Sea thief is called pirate. Samudrapu dongalu, pirates of the Caribbean. So the pirates, thieves and elected representatives, no. Dictators, negative. Voters and elected representative, yes. Invaders are nothing but attackers. Merchants, generally business people are called merchants. The people who do business, the people who sell whatever they have, they are merchants. Answer, democratic government, power is between voters and elected representatives. Second answer is the correct one. Ensuing accountability and transparency. Ensuring, making sure accountability and transparency. Now another system. Earlier democratic system, now autocratic system. On the other hand, autocratic systems concentrate power in the hands of a single dash. Power will be with only a single servant, follower, outsider, leader, or referee. Leader. Like Kim, North Korea Kim. Often restricting public involvement and limiting individual freedom. Public restriction untundi, individual freedom restriction untundi. Only one fellow will has absolute power. Political systems can also be categorized based on the dash that underpins them, based on the knowledge, based on the ideology, assurance. Assurance means guarantee. Based on fashion, politics, morality. Based on morals, values. What is suitable there? It is based on ideology that underpins them. For example, communism and socialism emphasize collective ownership, while capitalism advocates private ownership and free markets. The effectiveness of a political system often depends on how well it can manage dash. How well it can manage conflict, okay. Conflict means a disagreement, some issue. So how well it can manage, or how well it can manage jokes, holidays, illusion. I've got this. A false idea or belief is illusion. A false idea or belief is called illusion. Brahma, Maya. Success without effort is just an illusion. Luck without effort is also an illusion. Delusion, mirage, and fantasy. Are you under illusion that without effort I'll get the job? Luck will take care of me. So, it can manage what? It can manage conflicts. First option. If nothing happens to prohibit the opening of a new railway, no. If nothing happens, we can eliminate one possibility, yes. If nothing happens, or at any rate, no. AE possibility is there. So AE, let me check BD for confirmation. The only time something to prohibit, the opening, no. Only AE, second option. There was no obstacle to the continued. The is given, continued here, it becomes ED. ED means adjective, so I require a noun. The continued and wrong. The continued exercise, yes. The continued phases is no. AE, suitability is there, AE. There is just one obstacle in the way of confederation. Confederation is nothing but alliance, syndicate is called confederation. There is just one obstacle in the way of confederation, and that is a British flag. Phases is finding the port. What is suitable there? Can we combine BD? No. CD? Only one obstacle in the way of confederation. Confederation is there. They have way. One obstacle is there, and that is British flag. Or phases is finding the port. Answer BDA. Answer do or only AE or BDAE. 2 or 4. Fourth option is the right answer. Upgrade from their handy compact digital cameras to 2 is given. After do V1 or none. To the main reason many. To sophisticated digital SLR versions, noun, adjective, noun, yes. Too tired, wrong. TOO, tired, rather. So can I combine AC? Yes. And R. After R, V3, V4, NAP. R upgrade, no. R the main reason or tired of? Tired of. Can I combine A, C, D, and where will B come? The main reason many amateur photographers upgrade from their handy compact digital cameras to sophisticated digital SLR versions is because they are tired of dealing with the degraded lag time. So BACD is correct version. Answer BACD. Amateur means non-professional. Professional opposite is amateur. Increase the importance. Who should increase? We don't know. That a revival of cannot be first one. Before that, some statement. A very intimate knowledge of these conditions, and it is probable. It is probable increase. Look at B, that a revival of sailing ships may in the present century vastly LY. After LY, what do I take? Verb or adjective. Vastly increase the importance. Vastly a very, no. Vastly the, no. Can I combine BA? Revival of sailing ships may in the present vastly increase the importance of study of maritime meteorology. BA, nope, yes, nope, nope, yes. Answer 2-5. B cannot be starter, it will be D only. The older navigation by utilizing the power of the wind demands, see, the older navigation is there for utilizing the power of wind. It requires what? A very intimate knowledge of these conditions, and it is probable that. So B, DC, BA, this is the order, fifth option. Perfidious. These days people miss this. People think that other person may be perfidious. Perfidious means untrustworthy, disloyal, nammakam leni vyakti. Perfidious. Disloyal, deceitful, treacherous, faithless, perfidious, deceitful, untrustworthy. Perfid. Fid means actually trust. Fidelity, trust. Confidente, trusting somebody, sharing secrets. Confident, fid, trusting self. Perfid. Are you perfidious to anyone? Are you disloyal to anyone? Nobody? I guess this fellow has said, in order to gain, if you become successful, in the process, you will have to be disloyal to somebody. Or in the process, you may make more enemies. Mark Zuckerberg. And staunch, patriotic, fervid, same meaning. Staunch, patriotic, fervid, opposite of given word. You know, patriotic, full love, full support to nation. Similarly, staunch, fervid. He is the staunch follower of vegetarianism. She is a staunch follower of feminism. Answer 1, 2. Intrepid means what? Does anybody know intrepid? Intrepid means fearless. Brave, bold. Intrepid. Recreant, cowardly. Coward అంటే తెలుసు coward. పిరికివాడు. Traitor. Traitor means gaddar. దేశద్రోహి, నమ్మకద్రోహి. So answer is either 1 or 2. 2, recreant, or 1, what is the 1? Intrepid. Answer. Second option. Synonym kabatti second option. Nugatory. Have you ever heard of nugatory? A kind of nothingness. Nugatory is nothing but something very small, limited. Nugatory. Staunch, loyal, committed. Nothing. Nugatory, of no value, no importance. Negate. Nothing. Worthless, trivial, futile is nugatory. The contract was declared nugatory. Means no value. Worthless, trivial, futile, nugatory. Paramount means something very important, supreme, you can say. Paramount, on the top, mountain top lo undadam paramount. Supreme, primary, dominant. So, given question antonym is this, but what did they ask? Synonym or antonym? So, this is the antonym, paramount. Peremptory is related to this. Yeah. Authoritative, bossy. Peremptory. The general gave a peremptory order, authoritative order, bossy order. Insisting on immediate attention or obedience. Shall I change? And constitutive, paltry. Paltry means something low value, low quality is called paltry. Constitutive, essential, basic, foundation, constitutive. Constitution, basic rules we need to follow. Constitution, same related, constitutive. Paltry. Poor, tiny, meager, trivial, insignificant. Not important. Something very minor is paltry. So, can you tell me what is the synonym of the given word? Negatory. This becomes opposite. Paramount means something top, supreme, significant. Critical is crucial. Preemptory, bossy, authoritative, some value is there. Constitutive, basic, essential. Answer is 5, paltry. Parochial. Parochial is narrow-minded. Two meanings are there. One is narrow-minded, other one is Christian related. Not Christian related, Egyptian related. So parochial peace are narrow-minded. His views are rather parochial, narrow, provincial, insular. You are narrow-minded or broad-minded? Parochial word is ending with AL. AL is most probably an adjective. Financial, economical, phenomenal. The town hall and the parochial offices, narrow-minded insular offices are the principal administrative buildings, maybe. The parochial focus, narrow-minded focus of the meeting excluded important global perspectives, maybe. The parochial book lay on the table, narrow-minded. C is not correct. A or C, A or B. A, B or A or B or A and B, what can we take? Only B, huh? The town hall and the parochial. Insular, narrow is very close. Take A and B both, fourth option. Parochial. Puerile is nothing but pure, childlike, kiddish. Puerile is kiddish, childish, immature. It is puerile. How many of you are pure, childlike? Majority of the times I am happy, childlike, jumping, dancing. Puerile is also an adjective. I cannot condone. Condone means forgive. Forgive such puerile activity. Okay. If you act in a childish way, many people will not take you seriously. Yes. Is the childish jokes amused only a few in the room? Answer. Fifth option. All of them. Gallop. Gallop is nothing but jump. Especially horse jumping is called gallop. Look at this. Horse galloped across the field. Go, leap, dash, rush, sprint. Going very fast by jumping, that is galloping. While the gallop pressed forward, infantry, soldiers walking on foot. Soldiers on foot is called infantry. So infantry pressed forward, okay. Positions pressed forward, farther pressed forward. What will come? Can I take infantry here? Check. While the infantry pressed forward to carry the Mariquan line bridges were swiftly thrown over the dry canal bed, batteries went over at a gallop to jump to take up their positions. Can I take AB? Take up their positions for supporting the further advance. Answer. AB, fourth option. The present state of existed. Of is given. After of is a preposition. I require ing or noun. Of existed, wrong because it is ed. Of warrant, of conclusion, of evidence. Look at this. That man's evidence undali. So that man existed in the US. So we need to interchange AD. The present state of evidence seems to afford no warrant for the conclusion that man existed in the US. AD, first option. Inadequate access, we require spelling mistake, right? Formidable, perpetuating, disenfranchisement, intellectual. Answer. Perpetuate. P-R-P-E-T. Perpetuate. Guys, dismantle ethos dissent. Under the guise of GIS. Guise is nothing but another appearance or form. Maru Veshamlo. A group of people staying in same place, different group of people staying in same place, ethos. Suppose, for example, two cricket teams are playing match. There are two different ethos will be there. One group of people supporting batting, one group of people supporting ethos. Now, error location in the context of contemporary discourse, it is evident. Evident means it is clear that there are no such things as unequivocal narrative, as each perspective is inherently subjective. Unequivocal narrative is only one here. So there is no such thing as. There is no such thing as unequivocal narrative. Unequivocal narrative antu edi ledu. Because each perspective is differently subjective. The record of economic policies implemented during the previous administration, the record highlights the fluctuations. Main subject is record. Record highlights the fluctuations in market stability, revealing a complex interplay between fiscal strategies and political ideologies that shaped the nation's current economic landscape. Answer. Answer. Fifth option, no error. The community is keen in participating in events that promote awareness, encouraging residents to come together and share their experiences in a supportive setting. Always keen on. Keen on means very much interested in. He is keen on getting the job, means interested in getting the job. We are keen on writing, but are we keen on learning? Same thing. You are keen on maintaining silence. In my personal opinion, the preservation of cultural heritage should be prioritized, given its irreplaceable contribution to the collective identity and continuity of civilization. Answer. In my opinion, enough. My opinion is nothing but personal only. Whatever I am telling, that is my opinion. Opinion is always personal only, not private. In my opinion, personal is not needed there. In my personal biography is personal life story. The data clearly demonstrates that the real fact of rising sea levels constitutes a substantial and imminent threat to coastal cities around the world, jeopardizing. Jeopardize means putting danger both human populations and essential infrastructure systems. Answer. Sea level. Okay. Only. Somebody said something. Sea level. Real fact wrong. Use any one, not both. Fact is nothing but reality. So real fact is what? Real fact and false fact will be there. Either reality or fact, not real fact. Have you done this comprehension passage? Now please show me the answers. During which event was the first ever India US semiconductor fabrication partnership announced? marking a significant milestone in their bilateral relations. What did the joint statement call it? Where is it? US, India, US semiconductor fabrication. Is this only two leaders hailed the first ever India-US semiconductor fabrication partnership as watershed arrangement according to joint fact sheet on Modi-Biden talks? Press conference in Washington, D.C. described as a pivotal moment. Summit in Chicago hailed as a crucial deal for technology. Talks in Wilmington referred to as watershed arrangement. Bilateral meeting in New York called a major breakthrough. Virtual meeting described. Answer, third option. What is the primary purpose of Shakti semiconductor fabrication plant? Where is it? Which paragraph? Where is that second paragraph? The fab, to be known as Shakti, will focus on three essential pillars for modern war fighting: advanced sensing, advanced communication, and high voltage power electronics. At a media briefing, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri described the initiative as an enormously encouraging development. To produce consumer electronics, manufacturing semiconductors, did they mention that? Partnership between Bharat Semi, the third DI Tech, and US Space Force. It's a strategic technology partnership. Three things combined, right? Bharat Semi, the 3D Tech, and US Space. Answer, second option. Shakti fabrication will focus on producing advanced semiconductors. What specific materials will be used? Which first line? Huh? This one, infrared, gallium nitride, and silicon carbide semiconductors will be called by, enabled by support. Gallium. Aluminium, no. Gallium nitride, yes. Gold, copper, platinum, silicon, no. Answer, gallium nitride, silicon carbide, infrared semiconductors. How much money is put there? What is the current annual cost India incurs on these exports? How is the semiconductor plant? Answer, $1 million. Which paragraph? Is this India currently import bill in the semiconductors for national securities? USD 1 billion a year. Answer, second option. Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri highlighted the significance of Shakti semiconductor fabrication plant, describing it as major advancement for both nations. What elements of national security are specifically mentioned as a part of project's focus? What elements? Production of military drones, aircraft components, development of cyber security chips. Where is it? Which paragraph? Which line? Below? This one? Bill of fighting. The fab known as the Shakti will focus on three essential pillars: modern war fighting, advanced sensing, and security elements involved on both sides. Voltage power, people, media briefing, foreign ministry described an initiative enormously encouraging development. National security elements involved, there will be application of products in national security areas. This is a different fab, manufacturing. Where is this? You mentioned a drone. Security, okay. Cyber security of chips, huh? Development of advanced sensing. Yeah, this one is correct. So who said fifth option? Advanced sensing, communication, this is okay. Kolkata, GF, Global Foundries, Kolkata Power Center highlighted. How does this fit in the broader goals of India-US semiconductor partnership? Where is Kolkata? Last paragraph, which line? Kolkata is here. GF creation of GF Kolkata Power Center in Kolkata. It is said the project will enhance mutually beneficial linkage in research, development, and chip manufacturing. And above, I am reading. The fact sheet said Mr. Modi and Biden praised combined efforts to facilitate resilient, secure, and sustainable semiconductor supply chains through aimed at developing civilian semiconductor. It will enhance research, development, chip manufacturing, serve as a hub for AI technology, support only automotive industry, chips exclusively for Indian defense. Answer. Second option. Hail. Hail means what? Hail has two meanings. One, like a native. Whenever you want to tell the native, you use hail. I hail from Hyderabad. I hail from Mumbai. She hails from Chhattisgarh. One meaning. Second meaning is respecting somebody. Like saluting. Hail Hitler. Hail Hitler. Earlier they would call. Condemn means criticize. Negative. Denounce is blame. Negative. Acclaim is nothing but famous. Appreciate. Yes, positive meaning is there. Disparage, criticize, and none. Answer 3, 4. Third option, synonym of hail is acclaimed. In addition to semiconductor collaboration, what significant announcement was made about Ford Motor Company and its Chennai plant as mentioned in the statement between PM and Biden? Yeah, here Chennai. The leaders welcome steps our industry is taking to build safe, secure, resilient supply chains for US, Indian, and international automotive markets, including through Ford Motor Company's submission of a letter of intent to utilize its Chennai plant to manufacture for export to global markets. Ford Motor Company submitted a letter of intent to utilize Chennai plant for export to global markets. Second option is the right answer. That's all for now. Thank you.